Hello, we are Catch from Section 3, Smart Materials and Robotic and AI. Today we are going to present about our mini project, Automatic Schedule Calendar. Next slide. This is our group's member, Shanatnan, Pachara, and Titat. Slide. This is the index of components in our presentation. Next slide. First, let's talk about our project's concept. Our aims are to create a program to aid the users with their schedule management, prevents users from forgetting events regardless of its importance, allow for better time management, and allow users to make the best use of their days. Next is basic idea of how the program functions. First, user can add or delete events inside the calendar by providing the name, start and end time of the event. Second, the program will suggest alternative date and time if the event will add clashes with another event. And last one, searching for a safe event will return the event details. Why did we choose this case? Well, first, people are forgetful sometimes. Long days can make them forget things. Clash of events may lead to some unwanted problems. Second is make time management more effortless. And last one, as students, there are many deadlines to meet, and this program would aid us greatly. Why do we apply these algorithms to this project? First is sorting. This one we apply because it sort events by date and time in ascending order when users want to display all events in the calendar. The second one that we apply is hash table because it's an efficient data structure to store each event's information, such as name, start, and end date time. And third one is binary search tree. We apply this because it is applied to store all events in the calendar and also optimize for searching the events availability.
Okay, so now I'll be talking about the flowchart. And this one is the flowchart for overall flow, what we need to do to make the program work. So this is all the function that we need to create in order to make the program work. About add function event, add event function is to allow the user to add new events to their calendar. And get event information is is a function to get, for example, time and date of an event. So insert event function is a subset of add event function. And this will be called when the user want to add an event. And suggest new data time function. This function will be called when the user want to add event that overlap with another event. This function will prompt the user, will suggest a new time to the user, and the user can choose to accept the new time. And if the user accept the new time, then the event will be added with the suggested time. And find available time function will be called when the user want the program to show all the events. And this is This function is also used in suggest new date and time function. Find before available event node function. This function is subset of find available time function. Yeah, I think that's it. Delete event by name function is just to delete event that has been saved in the calendar. Search event by name function will be called when the user's input is to delete an event. And it is a function to find the event that the user want to delete. And delete event by start date time function will be called after the search event by name function is called, which is the function I just talked about just now. And we choose to delete by the start date time because it will be faster than searching for the event name to delete events.
Now, so let's look at the code in the Google Colab. This is all the code which is coded in Google Colab. So in the first cell, there's a class which is the node that store left, right, parent, and value. And the second and third function is to get a leftmost node and the rightmost node. The second cell is about the date time. The first function is convert string to date time, which input is the string of the date time, and then it will return the date time of that string, which can be manipulated later. The second is convert date time to string, which will return the date time as an input and return the string out of it. The third cell, which contain all the class or the method of the calendar. When the user create a calendar, it will initialize the node equal to the none. And when the user add an event to it, the user has to provide the name of the event, the start date time as a string, and end date time as a string. The first thing that this function call is to get the event information, which return the hash table that contain name, start date time, end date time, and overlap node. After that, if the user input the start date time more than larger than the end date time, the program will exit and it will print end date and time shouldn't less than start date and time. Otherwise, it will try to insert the event. After the program insert the event, if they found that this event is overlap with another, it will try to suggest the new date time. But if not, it will just save the calendar. For the suggest new date time, it will find the available slot by taking the event duration and the overlap node that is from the hash table. If they find that there are available slots in the calendar, it will suggest to the user as shown in the flowchart section. But and that is when the user add event. But when the user want to delete an event, user can call this function delete event by name by providing the name of the event. If this function will find the event by search event by name. If the program hasn't find any event that contain this name, it will print couldn't find event you want to delete, and then exit the program. But if it find the event that contain this name, it will try to delete it, and when after that it will print event with this name is deleted. So let's look at the example. Or before that, the user can also show our events by call this function show our events by providing the calendar, and it will print our events into a table. So this is the test case for the event. So I added. So when the user try to add 10 events with different start and end date time. For example, when they add our 10 events, you can see that wait a second. I think I need to run it one more time. You can see that it's prompt that event 3 can be inserted in the desired time slot because the start date time of the event 3 is overlapped with the event 1. So the program tries to suggest a new time slot, which is at the 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. So I answer as yes. And therefore, its program found that the event 6 is also cannot be inserted in the desired time slot. And I think this time slot is appropriate, so I answer as yes. Event 7 is also can be inserted, but this time I answer no. Also event 9, maybe I answer yes. Event 10, I answer yes. After that, user can show our events, and it will show in this kind of table. Because of event 7, I answer no. In the table, there are no event 7 in this calendar. When the user can also delete the event when, for example, when the user want to delete event 4, event 7, and event 9. You can see that the event 4 is deleted, but the event 7 it's not available in the calendar. So the program said that couldn't find event you want to delete. But for event 9, it is deleted. And after that, when the user want to show our events, the event 4 and event 9 is deleted because the user delete it. This is for the code part. Thank you for listening.